Yo, you know who it is, you know what it is, man. Your country kinfolk, your Alabama cousin, Jabo ENT, Complete Game ENT is in the building. And right now you tuned into another episode, man, of the highest podcast in the world, Brims and Blunts. And we got a special guest today, man. We got my compadre, man, one of my real close partners, you know what I'm saying? From up my way, you did what I mean. My nigga King J. King J, what the fuck going on?
Man, everything going on, man. Hardest working rapper in the game, checking in, man. Y'all already know 205 to
hey, man,
stand up.
We glad to have you on the podcast, my boy. It's been overdue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Glad to know, though.
So this your first time here, man. So we're gonna start at the beginning, goddammit. Like, where you from, my boy? Let the folks know.
Oh yeah, originally Birmingham, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Moved to Georgia when I was 16. So you know that's how we rocking.
Oh, you going too quick. We ain't got to 16 yet. Goddamn. Let's get back to Alabama first. So what was it like, man, coming up? You know what I'm saying? What side of Alabama or Birmingham you came up in, brother?
Man, both sides, all sides, man. I started off, went to Wylam.
Okay, Wylam Elementary.
Stayed out there in Wylam for a little bit.
Yeah.
Moved out to Hoover for a little bit, third grade. Brought it back to the Birmingham for fifth grade. Went to Fairview.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then middle school, started off at Arrington.
Okay.
Yeah.
Richard Arrington. Salute to Richard Arrington, man.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the coldest males that Birmingham ever had.
Took it out the bush.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just went on a world tour around the whole Birmingham city school system, man.
Yeah,
what's going on?
We moved a lot.
Okay, so let's talk about the household. Was it a two-parent household, single mom?
Oh man, single mom. That's my mom, me and my two brothers.
Okay. Salute to your brothers, you know what I'm saying? Salute to them. So what was it like, man, coming up in that household with you and your brothers, man, and mom trying to keep y'all in line, bro?
Man, it was war. You know what I'm saying? Like in a sense.
So you the oldest, or you the middle?
I'm the middle child.
Oh yeah. So I know you was fighting for your life in there.
Yeah, I always got caught in the middle. It was either me and my older brother beat my little brother up, or me and my little brother beat my older brother up.
Mm-hmm.
Every man for themselves.
Yeah. So how was y'all? Were they real competitive athletically as well too? Like on the basketball court, the football field. I know y'all was competing in everything.
Yeah, man, it's fine. I got a story with my older brother, man. Him used to go at it, man, on basketball. And he used to beat our ass, man, really. Mm-hmm. Until he got a little older, till we got about the same size, and then it was more like, all right, I'm here now. Let's do something. What we gonna do now?
Right.
It was real competitive, man. From video games, I ain't really play too many video games, so when I did win, bro, it was a big deal. Like, is it one story I tell everybody about this? We was playing like when Madden first came out, or whatever it was. I think it was John Madden. And I was beating him, man, at halftime. Mama called us to come eat. And the nigga cut out the game, bro.
Oh, the trick in the book.
I ain't even want to eat my food, bro.
Oh, yeah, that'll crush a kid's spirit. That'll make a nigga snap, man. That'll make it, if you finna get that first W, you been working on that first W for some years, you know what I'm saying? You finally finna get it, and a nigga cut the game off. That'll make a nigga snap, you know what I'm saying?
I told mom, like, yo, you gonna cut this? She told me, why you cut the game off? He told me, because you call us in here to eat.
Oh, but if you were winning though, that bitch would have stayed paused till all food was ate, and we got back on there. You know what I'm saying? I definitely understand that, man. Salute to all the old school games too, cause it's like that game was so important in the household. Mm-hmm. That game would really divide the household, bro. Like you would really be mad at your sibling or your cousin or whoever, you know what I'm saying, over that game. So salute to all the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendos and PS4s and 5s and all that good shit. The Atari, nigga, the ColecoVision. Yeah. We'll go all the way back. So let's talk about school a little bit. You bounced around at different schools, but what kind of student were you? Were you studious? Were you an athlete, ladies man? Like what you was doing in school?
Man, from the jump, I know I was a ladies man from the jump. Kindergarten, first kiss.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes,
first
sir.
kiss.
You hear him, Brims and Blunts. First kiss, kindergarten.
Ebony Hubbard. Still
remember her name, Ebony Hubbard. Don't look up on Facebook.
I don't even know where she is.
Oh, you done told where she at now, nigga. Ebony Hubbard. She out there somewhere.
Nah, man. But I was kind of focused at first, but then I used to just drift off a lot for real. I was a drifter, man. I used to daydreamer. School was cool until about like 4th, 5th grade, man. I was making all A's and B's until like 4th, 5th grade. And that's when I really just started My first time going to summer school, 5th grade, man.
Nigga, you started early.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of niggas didn't really start, you know what I'm saying, fucking out to like the 8th, 9th grade. That nigga said 5th grade. I was like, hey man, this ain't for me. Yeah, I'm ready to do something else, man. That's cool. So what motivated you to stay in school and finish? Cause you graduated, obviously. Yeah. So what motivated you to stay in school and finish school?
I think it was the move that I made, man. Honestly, when I moved to Georgia, man, I had teachers that actually cared about what I was doing, and that was like on my ass for real. Then you know, my aunt, she was on my ass too. So it really motivated me. I joined the basketball team.
Okay.
And then my coach, Cole White, man, one of the greatest coaches in Georgia, man.
Salute Cole White.
Yeah, 7-time state championship, and then he won 2 at.
What school this at? What school?
This at Miller Grove High School.
We gotta big them up. Who?
Yeah, Miller Grove High School.
Miller Grove. Salute to y'all, man.
Yeah, I was part of the first graduating class out of there.
Oh, okay. So it's a brand new school.
Brand new school, just 9th and 10th graders, man.
Okay.
Man, just the whole staff, man. They was just young teachers, man. Dope, man. They just really motivated us for real.
So what prompted the move to Georgia from Alabama? What was the prompt?
I don't really know what the prompt was for real, because that was between like, you know, my mom, my aunt, and all of them. But
you just know, nigga, my bag was packed and it was time to roll.
Yeah, I used to come to Georgia every summer, man, and then after me, you know, failing so many classes and whatnot, she was like, "You just want to come over here and try it out?" And I was just like, you know what it really was? We went to the grocery store one day, bro, and the girl walked past me. She was like, "Oh, you sexy." And I was just like, "How y'all getting down here?"
Oh, you said I got to stay.
I want to see what
I got to stay. Yeah, cause they up front, they aggressive, they know what they want. I got to stay.
That was really the icing on the cake for real.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. So when you got out here to this hot Atlanta, man, like give me your first week in school. How was that experience? Your first week out here. You a kid from Alabama. You don't know nobody for real.
Man, my first week in school was different. I say that. My dad, they wouldn't really buy me no clothes or what I wanted to wear. They had me wearing suits the first week of school.
A real suit?
A real fucking
3-piece motherfucker?
2-piece, 3-tie, all whatever, man. I had the dress shoes, the slacks.
So was that the uniform policy at the school?
No, nigga.
That was just your uniform?
Yeah. He was like, "I ain't spending no money on them clothes you want to wear. I'm going to buy you what I want you to wear." And I'm like, all right.
So dad wanted you to be a businessman, though. So he was dressing you like a businessman? Yeah. Looking back on it now, do you feel like he was torturing you? Or do you feel like it was something beneficial to get you to where you at today?
I feel like it was a little bit of both, man. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, man, you got to let kids express themselves, man, and whatnot. But also, I felt like it was dope because it caused a lot of women to come up to me like, "Yo, why you dressed up?"
Yeah.
I seen it. So after I did get a job and start buying my own clothes, I still made sure I wore them suits at least once or twice a week.
Okay, yeah, that's hard. So salute the pops, man, for instilling that, because ain't nothing wrong with a good tie and a good suit. You know what I'm saying? You got to at least have 2 in your closet. All men, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So we get out of high school. You went to college?
Yeah, I had a band scholarship to Kentucky State, man. Went out down to marching band scholarship.
Oh, let's back up to the band. God damn it. What instrument you played in the band, man?
So I started off in the 4th grade, man. I played saxophone.
Okay.
Then when I got to Winona, I switched over to the French horn.
Okay, shout out Mr. Mo. You know what I'm saying? Over there, Winona, band director. Definitely. And in college, you was the French horn as well?
Yeah. I did French horn, and then in March Jazz Band did saxophone.
Man, talk about some of that hazing. Because I remember being on campus early because I played baseball and shit. So, and I just remember going to both orientations because we was just throw it off like that, nigga. We went to the orientation that we was supposed to go to at Alabama State, and then they had another one. So, you know, orientation ain't really nothing but parties and shit like that. So we like, fuck it, we going to that. They us too. Mm-hmm. We just gonna stay down until school start. You feel me? So, but being down there early, I saw the crabbing and the different stuff that the band members was going through. Like, talk about some of that stuff, man. Like, what they put you through down there, bro?
I mean, they tried to put me through some, man. But coming from an ATL and band, man, you already so far advanced. So I went to Kentucky, man. So it was just like I felt like the Nick Cannon of the shit for real. You know, they want to make me do push-ups. Here I go. You want me to do 20? I'm gonna do 30. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. I'm beating you, running around the laps, whatever. They tried the haze and joint, but I ain't really care about it too tough. As long as ain't nobody hit me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, it was cool, man. It wasn't too bad, but band was fun, man. It's a whole life inside a band, bro. From
Oh yeah,
dance team and girls, all that.
Cause nigga, I remember in high school, them band motherfuckers, everybody was screwing everybody, and it was all intertwined in the band though. You feel me? It was like you would never know if you wasn't in the band. You did what I'm saying? So, hey, salute to all the band members out there, man. So when did you find your love to make music? I mean, you know, we in the band, but when did you want to like write raps and was like, okay, I want to try this music shit. I want to be an artist.
Man, real talk. I think. You remember Curtis Winona? He was a drum major. Von Trey?
Yeah, of course.
So we used to be in the gym freestyling.
Right.
I be in there freestyling with them. And then when I moved to Georgia, playing basketball, we used to go to practice sometime when we had games. I freestyled the whole way from the east side to the west side, just freestyling. And then I guess when I came back from school, that's when I took it more serious, man. One of my ball players on the team, my boy Brandon Black, took me over his cousin's house, which was nice.
Salute to my nigga Nice, man. Yeah. For those of y'all who don't know who Nice is, he one of the coldest engineers in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Top shelf studios over there, man. Salute to Nice. But yeah, so you meet Nice and you and Nice working out the closet.
Yeah, man. First song I freestyled. It's called I'ma Work, I'ma Grind, I'ma Keep a Hustler's Mind. And that was the first song I freestyled, and they was just like, bro, this shit kind of dope. You just got to keep at it. So, I mean, I just kept going back to record with them, man.
And what year is this?
I've been doing it 11 years now, so I think it's 2010.
Okay.
I want to say that's when I started growing my locks and everything, so 2010. Yeah.
Okay, so the lock's 10 years old as well. 11 years old.
Yeah, everything is 11 across the board.
That's cold.
Yeah.
11.
You did.
Shit. So, who are some of your musical influences? Who
man,
you were listening to? Like,
growing up, man, I liked a lot of Do or Die, Pastor Troy, Mystical, like Busta Rhymes. It was more so like not what they were saying for real, but more so like the energy and the delivery that was like breathtaking. You know what I'm saying? So that's when more so like my earlier music is more aggressive. It's more like, you know.
But you can still hear it in your current music too. You can still hear a twist of aggressiveness in it. You feel me? Like definitely, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So when I first came across you and came across your music, and we got in the studio and started making music, you gave me that like that energy, that Pastor Troy, that, you know what I'm saying, that vibe, that mystical vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you'll make a noise off in that bitch, you feel me? Or you'll goddamn growl off in that motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was very dope. And so you just got that just from listening to them. Yeah. Picked it up unbeknownstly. That's cold right there. That's cold. So what are some of the trials and tribulations that you said that you would think that you would have to overcome in this music industry, man? That you didn't think you would have to overcome, but you ran into doing this shit?
Man, I think being the type of person I am, I got a lot of like compassion inside of me. So it's like I be open to a lot of things more. So people telling me like, what I realize is people will sell you the dream before they even got something to sell you. You know what I'm saying? And they know how to dress it up. So it's just like I had to get past people like, I guess dressing it up, you know what I'm saying, trying to sell me on some, oh, I can do this for you, I can do this for you, I can do this for you. Then it's like, nah, I really gotta do that shit myself. This is like a self journey. It ain't really just about the music. It's about the whole process in itself, learning yourself, learning how you can walk this path for real, and just understanding who I am on the process, man. A lot of people, man, I ain't gonna say a lot of people because I can't speak for everybody, but just doing this process, man, you can really fall off because there's so many things that come with it. You know what I'm saying? You got your bills, you got stuff going on at home, you got your family, all that. So it's learning how to compartmentalize certain things and what to give your feelings to, because if you look at it like stock, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to invest into the wrong thing, so you got to make sure you're investing into the right things and whatnot, whatever that may be for your path and whatnot. So
that's true. That's one of the truest statements. I mean, you got to know what the fuck you doing. You got to research this shit too. I tell people that all the time, like, don't jump into any industry, whether it's music, biz, anything, without researching it first, because, you know what I'm saying, you'll end up wasting a bunch of time and money, and you can get a little of that money back, but that time, bro, that time, nigga, that shit is gone. You did what I'm saying. So did your family always support? Because, I mean, I don't think that's talked about a lot in these type of interviews, you know, family support, friend support. Because from the outside looking in, it may seem like everybody's supporting you, but you know who really supporting you because you doing this shit. You know who just writing you in your inbox and ain't gonna repost your shit or ain't gonna make a comment on your shit, but they'll say something in private, but they won't congratulate you in public. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So have you had to go through any of that?
Yeah, and I ain't gonna call nobody out in particular on that, but I definitely had to go through that because I feel like people, when you first start, especially with music, first of all, we living in Georgia, man. Everybody want to be a rapper. And then when your parents hear certain things like that, it's like, yo, you want to make music? It's like, what?
Yeah.
Go out here and get you a real job. And I be like, well, look, this my life. I'm going to live it how I want to live. I know, true story, I had to have a talk with my pops, man. I had to just tell him one day, like, this is what I'm going to do. Like, if you don't like it, then, we'll figure it out on the back end, but this is what I'm doing. And now he be dancing in the videos. You go check out Mr. Barbie, man. Catch him in there. Salute to you, Pops.
Yeah.
But, I don't really know, man. My grandma and my mom, they're some of my biggest supporters, man. And, even my grandma was just like, Jerry, when you going to woo? And I'm like, look, let me just stay on my path and let me work this out. And, working it out, man.
Because it's hard for, especially the older generation, it's hard for them to see that this can be a way for us to really, make something positive happen and be a lucrative asset to society and to the family. We can create generational wealth because all it takes is one.
Yeah.
All it takes is one good record, one great record, and you out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard for them to see that. They think you're supposed to go to work every day, go work here, go put in your 8-9 hours at work, you know what I'm saying, your 40, 50 hours a week. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Retire at 55, 60 years old and then be saying what you could have did and should have did. Like, nah, our generation is more doers. You feel me? We gonna follow our dreams, follow our passions, follow what we feel like in our heart. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the motherfucking, I don't even know what generation we is, but salute to us, nigga. Shit, because we out here doing this motherfucking shit, man. So we're gonna go through a couple of songs, man. Give me in so many words what you was feeling when you made these songs or when you hear these songs, what come to your mind. Let's start with U87.
All right, with U87, man, basically I named it U87 and I was just basically describing my relationship with music. Right. But I wanted to describe it in a way that was familiar to the people. So every time I'm referring to she, her, anything, I'm really talking about music. But on the surface, it's talking about a woman. So it's just like, they can vibe to it, but if you a surface person and like listening to music, you can vibe to it. But if you in depth and you like listening to breaking the lyrics down, you can vibe to it as well. And that was the first record I did where I just freestyled the whole record. I started the whole, I'm not writing no more. I'm just gonna go in there and vibe and whatever come out.
Right.
Jay Wise producing that.
And for y'all don't know what a U87 is, that's the microphone that you record in the studio. That's pretty much one of the most standard mics. Like, You want to record in that U87, that motherfucker clear, crystal clear. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Next record, Flex.
Oh, Flex, man. Basically, man, Flex is just flexing your shit, man. Whatever it may be, whatever you do in life, whether you a librarian, you work at a grocery store, just do it to the best of your ability and flex about that shit, man. Because we only got a short time here, man. It ain't like you trying to flex on somebody. And it's like, and you can't flex on me because my blessing ain't your blessing and your blessing ain't my blessing. That's why I say don't nobody flex on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's that whole motivation behind that. And just to, hit the clubs too, man. Some for the clubs at the same time, but still being able to get my message across.
Okay, cool. What about that feeling?
Ooh, man. So my boy B Dawson sent me that beat, man, and I went to Ruson's and I was eating some shrimp fried rice, and I was vibing to that beat, and I'm like, yo, this beat hard as fuck, man. It really gave me that feeling. So when I finally got to the studio, he was a little late to the studio, so I already started recording the pre-hook, whatever. And then by the time he got in there, it was time for the second part of the hook, man. But I just rapping that feeling, whatever that feeling was, man. I don't even know where it came from. It just felt good, man. And I can, because even what you said to me, you was like, bro, that's one of your best verses I ever heard.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
So I was just like, I just went in there, had fun, and let loose on that motherfucker, bro, for real.
All right, cool.
Motivating the people too.
And let's get to that motherfucker, that Mr. Barber, man. What was going on with you and that boy Elway, man?
Man, so about that Mr. Barber, man, that boy 30 Rock sent me that beat a little while ago, and I really wanted to tap into my Jeezy bag. You know what I'm saying? So the first record I had for that particular beat was called Celebration. So instead of saying Mr. Barber, man, I was like, it's a celebration. Yeah. And I was just like, man, hell nah. I guess it's got to be something. This beat screams anthem.
I gotta go harder.
Trappers, they rap about the trap and they drugs. So metaphorically, in my trap, we couldn't have.
That's my drug.
So it's just like, yo, hey, Mr. Barber Man, Mr. Ice Cream Man, it could be just as big as any of those records. And I still think it's a enormous record, you know what I'm saying? Just making up words and whatnot. But that record big, man, Mr. Barber Man. I just wanted to tell people what I did because people kept trying to differentiate, you know what I'm saying, the artist from the barber. And it's like, I'm one and the same. I'm just multi-talented, man, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's all the same, and it's a trap. Without barbering, there is no King J music, you know what I'm saying? That's the engine. I don't trap, you know what I'm saying? That is the money that I get to support the music, you know what I'm saying? So Mr. Barberman is a major record.
Okay. Well, shit, let's talk about that boy 30, man. 30 Rock. How you meet him and shit? When y'all met and shit?
So, man, my boy 30 Rock, man, we met in high school. He was in the band together, man.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the band. I think when I was a senior, he may have been a freshman or a sophomore. But onto the music part, I was working with this one producer. We'll leave him unnamed. And he put me on to...
Hold up, man. Why you gonna leave him unnamed?
Cause, man, we just gonna leave it like that. So, he linked me up. He said...
He tell me off camera, because we might be talking about the same nigga. Because I know, I knew 32. I ain't know him. He used to make beats with another nigga, and they used to send me beats. And he used to always say, this one producer name and 30 Rock. Yeah. They used to be together on the beats, on the name of the beats and shit. But, yeah, go ahead.
So we go downstairs. We was at my boy Jay Owens' house. We go downstairs, and my boy, he like, yo, y'all should work together. Y'all would sound good together. Mm-hmm. And that's probably the best thing he could have ever did. So salute to him on that, because he did link us up in the sense of like, let's get. I think our first record we did together is a record called Right Now. I had my boy Ray Rush on it, and the bit was just hard. That back when 30 was like in apartments, like for real, like
in the apartment.
So I mean, the boy is talented, man. Like the boy talented, man. Like he got an ear for that music, man, for real. And him playing the drums in high school, I know they got to do a lot to do it, because I know he get a lot of credit on his drums, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then our band, we had them drums with the small bass drum go all the way up to the big bass drums. It's like do. So I know when I hear his music, I hear that, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, he doing them runs. He on that bit doing that shit, kicking that shit.
That's my dog, man. That's like my real dog, man. Like it's beyond music, man. That's my boy, man. I just want to continue seeing him win, man. He up, bro. You know. Big time.
Salute to Young 30, man. Salute to that boy, man. So let's talk about the promotion, the marketing and shit. You know what I'm saying? You was always known for the billboards. You still got the big billboards?
Yeah, I still got the big billboards. Okay, I'm definitely gonna pull them back out soon. It's just I just try different tactics, man. It's like I walked the city 2.5 years in a row, every weekend, every night somewhere with that billboard, man. And I mean the city can attest to that. But I also didn't want me to be just the billboards. You know, it got to a point where it was just like I walk in the building, people like, I ain't even recognize you. You ain't had your billboards.
Gotcha.
So I had to find different ways to stand out, even though the billboards work. But I just had to find different ways to stand out without those. So.
They probably was just some shit that you couldn't like use every single time. Probably like hit them 1 or 2 times with that motherfucker, put it up. Hit them again, you feel me? Yeah.
Man, I was killing them, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely, nigga. I remember I seen you one time. I was goddamn picking up some food, so I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I said, that's Jared over there, pulled over that motherfucker. I said, King J, what up, nigga? You was like, shit. I like, man, you see that billboard from down the street, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, you was definitely ahead of the curve and early in the game.
Shout out Link Lewis to that, man. He had the billboards. Good friend of the family, man, who was helping me out with a lot of my moves early on, and he had the billboards. I was gonna pay somebody to wear them, and I was just like, well, just let me wear them for a little bit. And I ended up like wearing them, man. I just started walking around there. I got put out the malls, got put out some clubs, but I was just seeing, landscape and seeing where I can walk with it, and I figured it out though, because as long as I'm where everybody at, it look like I'm everywhere.
Facts. That's some real shit. That's some real shit, man. So what were some of the lessons you learned from some of the mistakes you made in the game? Like, what can you put some of these young niggas that's listening, you know what I'm saying? What can you put them down on,
You got to invest in yourself. It take money. You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared to invest in yourself, man. It takes money, you know what I'm saying? Either build a relationship or pay the money, you know what I'm saying?
One of the two. The relationship gonna go further than the money, but still the money will get you in the door.
At the mundo. Learning how to think with your mind is to your heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Your heart be having you going places because of your passion, but your mind be the logical thing and thinking. And sometimes I let my heart do the thinking, man, and that be the wrong move sometimes, man, especially when it comes to the business side of it, man. Why I done help people out and they ain't really reciprocate the energy. But I also realize that, you know, when you do decide to give anything, whether it be time, information, anything, just give because you truly want to give as to want something back. The universe will give back to you. You can't look to a person to be you. It's only one you. And just because you got compassion don't mean the next person going to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some real shit. Yeah, you cannot expect these folks to handle it the way you'll handle it. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can't do that.
Consistency is the biggest key of it all, man. You got to be consistent, man. If somebody tell you be there at 9 o'clock, be there at 8:30.
Facts. Real nigga shit. You got the merch popping off. Talk about the merch a little bit, man.
And so first of all, shout out my boy Mike of IMI Photos, man. He really got me right with the merch, man. We've been shooting this whole year. Every Monday, a different photo shoot, a different shirt. I got everything. I got pens. I got air fresheners. Oh yeah, I got cups.
So you want to drink some? You want your car to smell good? Man, you can do it all under the King J umbrella. Yeah. Get you some merch. Where can they get the merch from? You got a website
or
just
hit me up directly right now, man. We still building, man. So anybody that's serious about what they got going on, they want to work with a serious artist that's got serious stuff going on, you know. Come on over here to J-Roll Records, you know what I'm saying?
You did what I'm saying. Going back to the music a little bit, what's the process? I know you say you don't write no more, so what's the process when you going in and making a record, man? Like what you looking for in the beat? How you want to approach the record? You know what I'm saying? Like what you need?
Right now, I like the bounce. I like anything that got bounce, man. If it got bounce, I can make something out of it, man. I like to create the melodies first.
Yeah.
And then I like to go back in and fill the words into the melodies and whatnot, man. I try to record at different studios, but, man, anytime I'm in there with my boy Knots, man, it's a vibe and we're going to get something done, man.
Right.
Like every time, man. It don't matter if we do 1, 4, 5, 10, no matter. We're going to get something done. It's going to be something that's worth the session, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be cool with one song, you know. That one song might be that one that take you through that. Sometimes you may get like 4 or 5 done.
Right.
It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Find your speed and whatnot.
Right. And Mr. Barberman video on BET right now.
Yes, sir. Man, shout out my boy King Airway, man. Links Lewis, Will Thomas, everybody, 30 Rock, Groomsman Barbershop, man.
How they feel, man? You know, been grinding for so long, and then you know, you finally hit you hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's just another stepping stone, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how I can look to the outside looking in, but to me, nigga, I feel like I supposed to be on all that shit already anyway. But at the same time, like I say, consistency, man. Them doors will open up for you, man. Just gotta continue to stay down and put the work in. It felt good, don't get me wrong. I like seeing my video with the BET logo and whatnot, but
Facts.
I mean, I personally don't even watch TV, so
yeah. Salute to BET, man. And salute to everybody that tuned in watching them videos and shit, cause nigga, we need the viewers. Trust me. So last question, man. What would you tell a younger King J? If you could talk to your younger self, what would you tell him? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, big dog.
Any words of advice?
Yeah. Don't overthink it, man. You got it. Just keep going. Like, everything that's gonna be is gonna be. Like, we got it already, man.
Yeah.
It's in the bag.
Facts. Who you fucking with in Alabama right now? As far as like just
Alabama.
Anybody, just rappers, anybody, like who you fucking with? Like,
man, I fuck with Jabo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
B. Dawson.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? My boy Black Montana, he's still doing his thing.
Oh yeah, salute the Black.
I like all the young people coming up too, man. The Lil Bounds of the world, you know, the Yavos of the world. You know, I like all them, man. They pretty dope. Oh, what's the it's the one guy, No Cap.
Oh yeah, No Cap hard.
No Cap
I like
hard,
No
bro.
Cap. Yeah, him man, Lil Rollo. I like Lil Rollo too. But yeah, no cap, serious.
I like what he got going on.
Yeah, he squad business.
He putting on right now for real.
Definitely. So yeah, salute to everybody doing their thing in Alabama, man. Young Blue too.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
he from Mobile, right?
Up. Yeah,
he
definitely.
Going crazy right now, man. I seen him perform live at Believe Music Hall, bro. Them niggas went crazy singing every word.
Yeah, I seen the motherfucker singing every word of that nigga shit. This shit was like 3 years ago. We went out one time and was leaving with Future Studio, was leaving and shit, and Blue numbers with the entourage or whatnot. And man, they played Blue shit in the club, nigga. Everybody was saying word for word, and I had never heard the song before. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy shit about it, man. So salute to Young Blue.
I got one more too, man. I got shout out my boy Hard by the Shy, man. He got some hard shit too, man.
Oh yeah, salute the Shy, definitely. Yeah, man. So salute to everybody across the board. Tell the people where they can follow you at, my brother.
Man, follow me right here, right now. King J Music, KINGJAI Music. King, keeping it near God. J for the go, AI for the answer. You dig?
That's hard. I like that. Well, y'all know what it's been, what it ain't, what it should be, nigga. This been another episode of Brims and Blunts with your main man, Jabo ENT. We had King J in the building, man. Came through and shut it down, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm high as a kite, you know what I'm saying? So I'll see y'all next episode.